Hi trader, welcome to this video where I'm going to talk and explain how I use options activity and options flow for possible pullback trades or reversal trades or oversold bounce trades, and how options can give a very nice clue with time and patience, and can give a very nice clue on what is going to happen next on a specific name, on a specific stock. Okay. One of the things is that there are a lot of option scanners and something like that. I always like to. I have my own. Okay. Way and my options, my own options tool to look for the options activity, but there are thousands and thousands and thousands of trades. Okay, so you need to have rules before jumping into. Just because you see options activity, it does not mean it will work. Okay, you need to have a plan based on your on the charts, on the options activity, on the open interest, and most important of all, once again, is price. Okay, I keep saying every single time the same thing. Okay, for me the most important thing is price and volume. Okay, and although you can see option sweepers buying calls or something like that on a specific name, but if the then price of the stock goes down, those options will go worthless. Okay, so and even though it was option sweepers and they were buying heavily with two hands and looking for the stock to skyrocket, and the stock pullbacks and those calls go to zero. Okay, so it means really nothing. So I always try to balance between the charts. Okay, the stock charts, between where I see once again possible supply and demand zones, and usually I don't like to push too much on a stock. Okay, what do I mean with that? When the stock is getting a bit extended and had a big oversized move, I usually don't like to chase. I try to not get caught with the FOMO. Okay, I like to buy at the lows on day 1, 2, ride momentum for day 3, 4, 5 at the most, and then get out of the way and look for a possible pullback and a reversal for the other way around. Okay, and that's precisely why I'm bringing you this ticker right now in front of you is TLT. It's bonds. Okay, and right now we are before the market open on December 6, 2021. Before the market open on a Monday, and we saw very big volume and very big upside action on Friday on TLT. But the action did not start on Friday. Okay, so we have here the daily chart on the stock. Once again, if you don't know what are the indicators and levels that I have here on my chart, please go check the video on how I build my own charts, and then you will have all the information on the moving average and the indicators that I have in front of me. But once again, as I always say, the most important indicators that you can have in front of you is price, and we have price with the candlestick charts, and it's volume that you have at the bottom. So before the market open, I need to build my trading plan for this name. Why? In my opinion, the name is getting a bit extended for the upside. Okay, can it go high? Yes, of course it can. Once again, everything can happen on this market, and yes, the stock can go higher. Of course it can, but I need to see it. Okay, so looking here for the the price and looking for the chart, what do we see? We see that the stock found some buyers. Okay, we have some zones on where we found some buyers here because the price gone up, here and the price gone up, and here and here and the price gone up. Okay, so those are very important levels, but let's look for the last levels of some support. Okay, we have a strong support here. Okay, we have a strong support here, and we start putting some levels to guide us. Okay, so we have that was the last one, and from there we had a big move up. We have some more levels to bring. Okay, why? We need, this was where we found buyers. Okay, but we need the zone where we find sellers, and we found sellers when price gone here, sellers here because price goes down, sellers here because price goes down, and around here, okay, price pull back, and here price pull back, here price pull back. Okay, so those are selling zones. Okay, so let's see, and let's put here, okay, let's put here some levels. Okay, some levels. Okay, here, okay, some levels on supply zones. Okay, so it's levels where you will find in the past. Okay, once again, I don't have any clue how the market will open at 9:30. Okay, I don't have any clue. Okay, what I do know is that we have some support, some zones where we usually price goes there and find sellers. Okay, and zones where usually stock goes there and find buyers. Okay, for example, here once again it found buyers. So zones of pricing where buyers step in and buy the stock, and you want to buy that with the rest of the market. Okay, and zones where we have sellers, and up here you want to sell, unless we have breakouts, of course. And it seems, looking for the first instance, it seems that we are breaking out. Okay, but once again, we don't know what is happening next. Okay, I don't have any clue, but we can know what happened in the past. So let's move a little bit more into the past and see where we stand right now. And looking a little bit more in the past, we see that 154, 155, okay, the stock price closed at 154.35. 154, 155, it was one of the levels where we found big sellers. Okay, we have here a big pullback from 155. Okay, and a big pullback here with a gap that never got filled, and some sellers. Okay, here after the gap, sellers kept price down. Here retest once again, and sellers kept price down, and big correction ahead. Okay, so this is a supply zone. Okay, and it seems that we are getting very near of that. Okay, so let's what we do we go and draw some lines for our reference point. Okay, on supply zones, this here. Okay, this here, it was levels where we found sellers. Okay, we found sellers in the past. So let's put some more lines. Why not? Okay, you need a reference. Okay, and try to look for, sorry, too big. Okay, and here some supply zones. Okay, so you have here a supply zone. Okay, you had it here, stock goes above. So right now we can understand that this once a resistance, okay, the supply zones where you find sellers, once it's broken, it becomes a support. So 152, okay, 151, 152 can be a support zone, okay, because broke out, can retest once again, and let's see if it resume back up. But this zone here, it's a selling zone, okay. So what I want to see after the market open, I want to see how it behaves in terms on the activity, if it's able to go and break above Friday highs of the day. Friday highs of the day 155 and 12 cents, okay, $155 and 12 cents, needs to go above to go all the way into this area here around 157, 158, where it had some consolidation, okay. So this is a big level, so we need to see it, okay. If it stays below this area, okay, 155, and if it goes below 154, it can pull back, retest 151, 152, that's the support line. If it breaks below 151, watch out, we can have a bigger pullback all the way here. And what we look, okay, we look for possible supports. And what is the possible support? Okay, we had here some sellers, we have here some buyers, okay. So this was a resistance, the resistance was broken, retest the support and bounce back up. So this line here, okay, this level here can be a very good, nice support, okay. This zone here can be a very good, nice support in case it pullbacks, okay. Once again, if then else, okay. We have the trading plan. We have the trading plan for the upside. If the upside, if it goes above one Friday highs, 155 and $12, it can go all the way into 157, 158, this zone here, and with lots of consolidation, okay, and can be the next sell area. So above 155, we can have more $2-3 upside here on the stock, okay. But one of the things, once again, I don't like to chase too much. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 days on a row with the stock going up. So maybe we can have some pullbacks. We had pullbacks in the past, okay? Stock moves and pull back. So we can have a pullback to retest this support. If it breaks below the support, we can have the second support here, okay? So that's what I'll be looking. Okay, that's my trading plan. So let's move into the intraday chart. Okay, once again, if you don't know what is this intraday chart, what are the levels, please go into the video how I build my charts, and you will see that what are the indicators that I have in front of me. But basically, once again, price, most important one, volume, second important one, and the moving average, the exponential moving average, the lows and the highs of each day that works as supply and demand zones, and the moving average. And also we have right now the zones where we saw on the daily chart, okay, the same zones on the daily chart, okay, the same zones where we have, okay, where we have some, we can bring this a little bit here, okay, where we have some supply in the past, okay. So this can act as supply zone. Bull case, okay, bull case needs above here, bear case needs below here, and we can pull back into the support zone around 151, 152. That's the trading plan. That's what I'll be looking. If we go and stays below 154, we can pull back into 152. So let's see how the market opens. We have also the options chain here. One of the things that I'll be looking is how options will behave. Okay, can we have a very nice move on the on options also, and if the options will give me clues on what the hell is going to happen next. Okay, so let's wait for the market to open. So the market is about to open in a couple of minutes. So we open, okay, we open at 154, okay, so we are below, okay, we are below, and we seeing some fading, okay, out of the gate, some fading, no options for now, no volume, okay, so no edge here. We wait to see, and give it time, okay, give it time. 154 it was level. Once again, the bull case needs to go above here, okay. If it fails, if it bounces and if it fails below 154, we can have a pullback. That's what I'll be looking for, a possible fade here on the selling zone, okay. So we have some volume, okay, small one, not much. On the puts, 152 and a half, okay, we have some put volume, not that much. We also have some calls, but small ones, more on the put side, okay. Let's see, let's give it some time, and let's see how the action will go in the next couple of minutes. Some more put volume, so just a few minutes of the market open, we see for this week. So we are on Monday, okay, and this is for Friday options expiration. This one is for next week monthly options expiration, and we also seeing right now some put volume. So I'm a little more looking for, in terms of options activity, we're seeing some puts, okay, but let's respect price once again. You can see here more put volume, okay, put 154, okay, 300 contracts right here, right now, okay, and so we have been seeing more put volume, but the price going up, so respect price, okay, respect price. That's why I'm not chasing, okay, I don't like to chase. I see options activity and I jump in. No, okay, we need to see, we need to respect price. Okay, we know that we have some put volume for this week right now, okay, much more put volume than calls, also for next week, but we need price confirmation, okay, so we need price, and right now what we see, first retest here and it's failing, okay. Don't forget the basics on the technical analysis on every single trading. If you want a stock to go up, it needs to make higher highs, higher lows, period, okay. If you want a stock to go down, it needs to make lower highs, lower lows. So what we have here, we have a high and we have a low, okay. We are bouncing. If we are bouncing for bull case, okay, we need higher high. Otherwise, if we make a lower high, okay, even here or upside there, if we make a lower high and break down below today lows of the day, then we go for lower highs, lower lows, and the trend will be down, okay. So let's keep some more patience. Once again, trader's life, it's more waiting game than trading, okay, especially with options. With options you can have a trade that gives your profits in 5 minutes. You can have a very nice trade with very profitable one, okay, and you need to know when to risk and when to wait, and right now it's a little bit of a waiting game. Once again, I'm feeling a little more bearish right now because the supply zone, they keep selling. We see put volume, okay, we see put volume for the day, but it's light. Let's see if it fades. I believe we can have a very nice short right now, above 154, okay, 154.2, okay. If we break down below 154, we will make new lows on the day, and I believe we can have a very nice short, okay. And we are fading, okay, so right now 154, I believe we can have some shorts, okay, some shorts with the stop at the eye of the day, for example, okay, and let's see if it breaks down, and it seems that it's fading some more, and we can have here a short-term pullback on TLT on the stock. It's also below, if you notice, it's below the moving average. Okay, it's below the moving average. Okay, it's making lower highs. Now we need lower low for confirmation. If it makes a lower low, you get heavy on the puts. You can play for this week and you can play for next week. Okay, so that's something that you need to be aware of. It's always a matter of a time frame. Okay, you need to adapt to your own trading style. I'm mostly a day trader, but that does not mean that sometimes I don't get some stock for the long run. Okay, so but with options you can also, why not? They are buying. Okay, see here, they are getting puts 154 for 2 weeks from here. Okay, so today is December 6th. They are getting for December 17th of December. Okay, they are getting puts 154. What they are telling? They are telling that price needs to break below 154. So if the price breaks below 154, what I'll be looking? I'll be looking for the possible 151, 152 levels. But we need to break below 154. So right now 154, see the volume, more volume here on the puts 154, okay? And we need to see break below 154, and then we can have a very nice pullback with the 152, 151 and Friday lows of the day as possible support level. But once again, volume is light on options, but definitely I'm feeling a little bit more bearish on this one. So you got the short here on the first fade. If it breaks below today lows of today, you go, and it seems that is breaking down, and you go heavy on those puts. Okay, and you can buy next week, for example. If you are more aggressive, you also seeing bearish options activity for this week. It's for Friday. Okay, we are on a Monday, it's for Friday. But if you want to give some more time, why not going with 2 weeks from here? Okay, define your risk. 2 weeks from here, you buy it, you put your stops. The stops will be the highs of the day. If it starts breaking and going and making higher highs, the trade is lost. Okay, so you take the loss. It happens. Okay, something that you need to prepare yourself is that you will have trades that will get stopped. You will get stopped on the trades. Because why? No one really knows what the hell is going to happen. We were looking for the chart, can make an intraday double bottom and bounce back up, and your trade gets stopped. So what? Prepare for the next one and wait for a better setup. What is going to happen? Makes new highs on the day or not? But right now we are seeing some more sellers. Once again, put options activity, it's a small one for now, but the price is going on the same direction. Let's see if it makes new lows on the day or not, and they are bouncing right here a little bit. So 154 for now. 154 is a level. So you respect price. Okay, simple. You just respect price. From there we will evaluate. Also, the volume on the option is not that big, so let's wait. Let's have some more patience. Okay, and that's when, for example, looking here, you start doubting yourself. Okay, and thinking, whoa, maybe this is a double bottom, because I cannot predict what is happening next. Maybe this is a double bottom, and if this is a double bottom, makes a high on the day, I'm done. Okay, I'm done. So who cares? Your trade gets stopped. Who cares? Okay, you prepare for the next one. You put money into other one. Okay, you got stop at the highs of the day. Okay, if it goes and makes new highs on the day, you get stopped. You define your stops, and you wait for a better setup. Okay, or even better, look for the options volume. Look for the options volume here. Okay. Look, they are rising the bets at 154, but the stock's still not breaking down. So we wait, okay? But they are here for sure, okay? They are here for sure. Puts 154. So you define your stop. Stop is at the high of the day, okay? And unless we see call buyers and price going above the high of the day, you keep loyal to your stops, okay? We are below the moving average, we are below the highs of the day. Give it some more time. Let's see if it's going to break down or not. Needs to break. So far, what we know? We know that we have a double bottom, double intraday, and it's bouncing. And you start doubting yourself, man, okay? Keep loyal, okay? Market will trick with you, okay? Market will trick with you. It will defy your analysis, okay? And your patience, your mind, and right now it's bouncing. And those puts, they bought those puts, okay? What's happening those puts? They are losing value, okay? Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm wrong. Let's see if it's able to go and make new highs on the day. If it's able to make new highs on the day, then it can resume back up. But don't forget, this zone is a seller zone, okay? Even if it goes higher, okay? Even if it goes higher, this is a selling zone, and goes higher, you get stopped. You wait for the premium on those puts to get sucked, okay? Because they are here, okay? They are here. You wait for the puts to get sucked, the premium to get sucked, and if it reverses back down, okay, you load once again, okay? You get some more puts once again. But right now what we are seeing, sellers, okay? It bounced, but we are seeing sellers, and it's making lower highs. A bull case, you need higher highs, and right now you are seeing lower highs. So keep loyal, okay? Keep loyal. This is a selling zone. This is a demand zone. So they bought the dip, they sell the rip. Now what? Have some more patience, and let's wait to see what the hell is going to happen in next couple of minutes, okay? So we have plenty of time. Even if the trade gets stopped, we have plenty of time for other entries, okay? So be patient on this one, and let's wait to see what is going to happen next couple of minutes. Some more minutes. So what we are seeing right now, still making lower highs, lower lows. Let's give it some more time. We see the put volume. Still not able to make new highs on the day. Okay, so already some time passed and still not able to make new highs on the day. So let's see if the sellers step in. Okay, you have your seller zone, you have your buyer zone. For the bear case, we need to break below the morning lows and go down here. And then you can see here sellers, okay, sellers, more sellers, more sellers. Okay, you are seeing the stock fading, okay, breaks below the support line, breaks below 154, and we can have lower prices, okay. Don't forget the puts, more puts. See that early in the morning, not many, but they keep rising here, okay, for 2 weeks from here. You still have for this week, okay, but 2 weeks from here, they somehow are looking for a possible pullback on TLT, okay. They were not able, see that they sold here, they sold it, okay, supply zone, respect price. That's why price for me it's so much important, okay? Because based on price, okay, and if you combine, that's why I combine. Don't forget trading plan before the market open. Withdraw the lines, okay? Withdraw the lines. Let's go back into the daily chart. Withdraw the lines. This is a supply zone, so we can find sellers there. If it pull back, we can retest here. Okay, let's put here. We can retest the breakout zone 151, 152. Okay, so let's go back into the intraday chart, Seems that it's breaking down, and it's breaking down new lows on the day. New lows on the day. You have, let's see here, you have the put volume right now looking in the money. So, and breakdown, new lows on the day, new lows on the day, new lows on the day, and it's gone. It's going. Let's see if it's gone for once, twice. Okay, but it's going, selling, and put volume. Let's give it some more time. Okay, but if it goes, okay, you can head to the shorts. Okay, you can head to the puts. We are looking for 2 weeks from here. You also have this week puts 154. You have possible targets 151, 152. That's area where, okay, that area that can be a retest on and new lows, and it's a short. Okay, it's a short. What you are seeing right now, okay, is the stock making lower highs and lower lows. This is bearish, okay? So you see bearish options activity, okay? From the call side, pretty much nothing for this week and for the next week. And what you are seeing put volume here for next week, okay? Some put volume also for next week on put 154. So they are putting a wall here at 154. See that we have the first wall at 155 and the next one right around here 154, and we are below 154. So it matches, okay? It makes sense, okay? When it looks, trading is not easy, not even close, okay? And I can be wrong, and this can go upside down and reverse back up and squeeze me out of the trade. So don't forget that we're coming from the short here, okay? The initial short, we add to the short on the breakdown, okay, at 154, okay? So the short is going, leave it, okay? Especially if you are right now with a swing trade for next week, okay? Leave it. Put your stops. You know that if the price reverses back and goes above today's highs of today, you were wrong. And it's okay to be wrong. It's not okay to be stubborn, okay? And hold for too long. Respect, risk management. We are going to have videos on the risk management part, and you need to be mentally prepared. Also, the mental part of the game, you need to be mentally prepared to lose. You will lose. I'm not always right, but I don't like to be stubborn, okay? And no trader will win by being stubborn. Forget that, okay? You assume the loss. Okay, I was wrong. Define your risk, how much money I am willing to lose. I will define my risk. I was wrong. Move on. Move into the next trade and into the next trade and look for better supply and demand zones. Once again, if this reverse back up, okay, needs to go above the open, needs to go above the high of the day, okay? So if I set my stop for the high of the day, okay, it means that I was wrong. Okay, wait, maybe I'm wrong because it was too soon. The short will come because we are on a supply zone. The short will come some minutes later or some days, tomorrow or two days from here. So for now, I wait. For now it's making lower highs, lower lows. Makes logic, okay? Sell zone on the stock, okay? Making lower highs, lower lows. Seeing bearish, see here, big volume, okay? See here, 2,600 contracts, okay? See that the buyer jump in right now, okay? So they got in, let's put the contract, see here, boom. 2,000, okay? 2,000 contracts. They bought puts here, okay? They bought puts. That's the short on the options. Okay, so they bought puts. Let's go back. So if they bought puts, sorry, not this one, this is IWM. Let's go back into TLT. Okay, TLT. They are buying puts. They are buying puts. They are bearish. Okay, and those puts are right now in the money. So follow the money, follow the volume, and let's wait. Okay, let's see, and let's see what the action is happening in the next couple of minutes. Okay. So some more minutes, and the stock keeps making lower highs, lower lows. Okay. If we look into the options, okay, what we see more volume right now, 152.5 for this Friday expiration. Okay. We see big volume on the put 155. We see more volume on put 154. We see volume on put 151, volume on put 150. And if you compare to the call side, nothing. Okay. So we are on the supply zone. It's bearish, and we are making lower lows right now. So your puts keep going. Okay. Lower lows. Give it time. We sell it. Okay, this is a supply zone. We sell it, and right now it's coming. Don't forget that the retest on the, and it's going new lows on the day. Watch out! What a beauty! Okay, and look, the volume is coming. Okay, and we have volume on the put side. Makes sense. Now, don't forget that before the market open, we draw some lines. Okay. On possible support where we can find some buyers. And where can we find some buyers? Down here. So we have still more than $1 move for possible downside, for a possible retest. Okay, once again, retest on the breakout. So we break out above 151, 152. The 8-day moving average is at 151.5. We are pulling back, we are fading on the daily chart. So let's see if it retests 151, 152, and it's coming. Okay, it's coming down. You are seeing this, okay, live. Okay, the action is happening right now as you see it. Put volume. Look for next week, and the price keeps going down. Look for next week. Put volume, put 155, 154, 151, so 151, 150, okay, 152.5, okay, around here for this week, for this Friday. We are on a Monday, and we seeing that bearish options activity. On the call side, nothing, okay, small contracts there, probably profit taking, okay, not much action there. So the volume keeps popping in. Okay, so right now we are on the profits. Okay, so once again, what do you do now? If you are going to stress with this kind of moves up, okay, on the stock, you are done. Okay, you need to be patient. You need to decide what you want. Okay, right now you are making money, period. Okay, you bought puts here with me at the beginning of the day. We head to the shorts. Okay, we head to the shorts once it break down. Okay, at 154. Once it break down. Right now we are at 152.9. So you have profits. Okay. Are you getting too much excited and want to exit? Or look here, more puts. This week 151, more puts 151. They are loading on puts, guys. So what my experience tells me, it tells me that right now we are on the bear camp. Okay, we had the trading plan before the market opened, very well defined. It was a selling zone. It was very well defined. After the market opened, we waited with patience. Okay, we need patience. And when you start seeing lower highs intraday, from lower highs it comes lower lows. We shorted the hit on the resistance. Okay, we shorted above 154. and we head to the shorts at 154 when it breaks below and starts making lower lows. Okay, from lower lows comes lower highs and resumes down. The volume it's coming. So for me, we are at 152.8. In my opinion, it should go, okay, all the way to retest this area around 1515, 152. Okay, so we have some more possible downside that we need to see. Okay, right now we are seeing it. Right now we are seeing it. They are coming down. Okay, you see the volume, you see the put volume at 151, 152 and a half. Okay, so we are coming to 152 and a half. Okay, right here. 151 lower. Okay, we also see for Friday, for 2 weeks from here, we see it puts 150. Okay, very nice volume there. Let's see if it keeps rising or not. But for now it's downside, so making lower highs, you are making money, so keep calm, wait. Okay, wait. You can trim some profits on the way, why not? Okay, let's suppose that you got 10 contracts, okay, on the move. You can close one contract at a time, okay, taking profits slowly, and don't go with see here, more more volume coming. Okay, 2 weeks from here, put 149. Okay, 2 weeks from here, so the puts are there, so and no calls, no sign of calls, nothing for this week and for next week. So if you coming, what I was saying, if you coming with 10 contracts, for example, I don't care what are the contracts, I'm using 10 contracts, you can have 5, you can have 20, you can have 100 contracts. It's just to give you an idea. If you get 10 contracts, you can start taking profits little by little. For example, when you see that we find some buyer zones, okay, you can take small profits. You can close one contract, for example, and you don't need to jump on the bid or go into the market order, whatever. Just put that contract at the ask price, okay? Join the ask and wait to get filled, okay? For example, you got filled. If you put that, took some profits, nothing wrong to log profits, okay? Don't be too much looking for too much of a move. Log profits on the way, okay? One contract at a time. If the stock bounce and if you are looking for swing long continuation for the downside, you can roll into, you can get out, you got the puts 154, okay? And you are going almost $2 in the money if it goes to 152. The stock will probably get an oversold bounce. Okay, it's coming down, but once again, don't expect this thing to go extremely and once for all going down. If it spikes down, you sell it all because it will get an oversold bounce. Okay, look for the volume. The volume it's selling. Okay, selling pressure right now. And we are getting very close of that support 152.5, the next one below 152. Let's see, the put side continues to play here a role, okay, so you respect that and keep locking profits on the way. Be patient and let's wait to see here some buyers. Why not lock some profits here? Okay, log some profits here, and if you are swing long trader, you cannot be worried. Okay, you have puts for next week, puts 154 next week, 2 weeks. Okay, it's only day one. Okay, and if you are too much worried, lock the damn profits. Okay, and congratulations, wait for the bounce. If you are looking for more downside continuation, the stocks will not go straight down. As you are seeing, we have bounces on the way. We have shorts covering the position. If they are covering the position, they are buying. We have buy pressure, we have upticks. The important is what is bigger, okay? Are the buyers bigger than the sellers? Then if that yes, price will go up. If the sellers are bigger than the buyers, even if a buyer show up, If the seller is bigger, it will push price down. That's exactly what we are seeing right now. We saw a small bounce, okay, some buyers. It can be deep buyers, it can be shorts that are covering the positions, not worried about it, are buyers. But the next candle, okay, it's down. So sellers are bigger than buyers and keep pushing price down. And we are already almost at one of the targets, 152.5. We are at 152.6. Okay, we continue to see put volumes. So respect that. Be patient. Wait for the targets. If we flush it, okay, you sell it. Okay, and wait for the bounce and see how the options activity is, and if we can have a better entry, okay, or if the bottom is in. You combine the technicals on the chart, okay, with the options activity, and right now, what can I say? Too much put options activity here. We see selling pressure, we see volume, we see lower highs, lower lows, and it's coming 152.57, okay? See here the line, we draw the line some hours ago, okay? 152.5. We draw this line here, possible support before the market open, and 152.5 to the penny, okay? Trim profits. Some, okay? One contract here. Okay, we hit the first target, 152.5. Now what? What is going to happen? Is it going to hold? Is it going to bounce or to break down below? If it breaks down below, you have the next level around here, just at 152 and below 152, and you trim some more profits there, and you wait. Okay, it continues to fall, and you continue to take profits little by little, one contract at a time. On the oversold bounce, okay, if you have an oversold bounce, you have two choices. You can close all. When we have the oversold bounce, you can close all and look for re-entry at a better price at other contract with lower strikes, okay, and ride the momentum down. But for now, you see here, what did I tell you? 152.5, you trim profits, and we are seeing a small bounce, okay? So at the target, it was the level. Who set the level? Not me. It was not me. I just read the information that I have in front of me. We have volume, okay, for this week at 152.5. So 152.5 is an important level, so you take profits there. Okay. After that, 151. That's the next level. It's not me that I'm telling you, okay? I'm just reading what I have in front of me. Where is the volume? 151. So 151 is down here. So if it goes, we have our support line here. Okay, if it goes, we can hit the support line and you lock some more profits at the support line. Okay, it's not me that's telling. I don't have a crystal ball. I don't have any clue. Okay, I follow price and volume. Okay, right now I'm following price. I'm following volume, that's selling, and I'm following volume on the options. Look for the volume on the options. We have puts 155 for 2 weeks from here. We have put 154. We have put 151. We have puts 150. We have puts 149. All for next 2 weeks. And for this week, okay, we have puts 152.5 and we are there right now, okay? And the puts start at the beginning of the day when we shorted, okay? We're coming from 154 all the way into 152.5, okay? And we have 151. 151 is down here, okay? But right now at 152 we are seeing some traders are covering the shorts, okay? So you cover also, okay? If you are not short the stock, if you bought the puts, you take profits on the puts, okay? And you wait for the next level, okay? So let's see in the next couple of minutes where we are going from here. So some more minutes, and what we see that price breakdown below 152.5, okay? We continue to see put buyers. We continue to see stock making lower highs, lower lows, okay? And coming for the target 152.5. It spent some time there. it faded, lower highs, lower lows, and it's coming for the level. Okay, what can I say? Okay, I don't make miracles. Okay, you see here on the daily chart, okay, you see that the price goes exactly from the supply zone to the support zone. Now what? I cannot predict the future. No clue. How can I tell you what is going to happen next? I don't know. Okay, I don't know. I just don't know. No one really knows if in the next minute we will have someone in any part of the world, okay, that will buy here millions of shares or millions of dollars on contracts for the call side and the stock skyrocket. I cannot predict that. Neither myself, neither you, no one really can. Okay, what we can trade price. Okay, we can trade price. We can have rules. Okay, we can define a trading plan. Okay, and the trading plan since the beginning of the day was pretty much simple. You look for the daily chart, you saw supply zone, you saw demand zone, we were on a supply zone, okay, so we look for the market to open and see where the hell price is going, okay, and what we saw, it was that the price was getting rejected exactly, okay, at my line, at the supply zone. The biggest one was here, and they were sold it here on Friday. Okay, and from Friday was fading and making lower highs, lower lows, and we just waited for price. Okay, with patience. We waited. We saw that it failed at the moving average and at the supply zone, and after that we start seeing put volume. Okay, but put volume much bigger than the call volume. Okay. And we jump into the puts at 154, above 154. When it break below 154, we head to the shorts and we head to the puts. And right now we are at 152. It gone below 152. Okay, so that's how we deal with the information. So let's wait to see how the market will close, and we will go from there. Stay tuned. So back to the action, the market already closed, and we closed near the lows on the day, 152. Okay, looking for the daily chart. What can I say? It was a beautiful setup. Okay, we had the supply zones. Okay, we had the support zone on demand. Okay, a possible retest on the breakout goes above. Possible retest on the breakout, okay, possible support zone, and we finished the day. Very nice profits on those puts. We saw early in the morning the puts, okay, and we continue to see, okay. If you see how we close it at the end of the day, we have very big for this week some puts at 152, 152 and a half. We have puts 151, okay, and for 2 weeks from here, okay, we have also puts at 151, $150. What can this mean? Okay, what does this mean? It means that basically also the put 154, it was our one, okay, the swing long, that is 60% profits, I believe, as he could have bought it at $2, they are at $3.20. So basically, once again, if you put 10 contracts, you spend $2,000, and right now you have $3.2 thousand. You have $1.2K profits. Okay, it's a nice very nice actually for one day of work. Okay, with a trading plan before the market open, well-defined risk, where it was your stop was here at the high of the day. Okay, never hit the highs of the day. Okay, we shorted here, we had the shorts once again here, never hit the highs of the day and start making lower highs, lower lows, and more put volume and all pieces together. We had a very nice profitable trade. Now what? Looking for the volume. Okay, looking for the volume. On the call side, you see nothing on the call side. You see only imbalance on the put side. If tomorrow we go below 152, below today's lows of the day, we can go below this zone here. And if this support is broken, it becomes a resistance and we can have a bigger pullback, okay? Okay, that's for tomorrow. And I don't have any clue how the morning will go tomorrow, okay? So let's look for tomorrow. If we break below 152, you have the 8-day moving average at 151.35. If we break below, watch out. We can have a waterfall here for 148, 149. That's the next support zone, okay? You withdraw this today before the market open and with the support line, okay? With the support line at this level around 148, okay? And we also seeing some volume into 149, so anything can happen there, okay? So stay open-minded for tomorrow and let's see how tomorrow opens. Stay tuned. So the market opens and right now TLT is below yesterday lows of the day, okay? Below our support line, okay? And it's still early, okay? 9:31 a.m. On Tuesday, December 7th of December, okay? We still don't have much volume here on options, okay? So right now it's a waiting game to see if you held the swing long, okay? Don't forget we're coming with the swing longs put 154 for next week, okay? You could also got the puts for this week, Friday expiration. All puts are in the money and we see new lows on the day, okay? What I told you yesterday, it's that with all the put volume, we'll be looking for a possible move, okay, for the downside. So right now you can trim some more profits on your puts, okay? See where we are on the daily, okay? On the daily, we are near the 8-day moving average. So now what do we want to see? If it's going to reversal buy and going up, or if it gets rejected once again, breaks below the 8-day moving average and we go for the next level. No clue. I cannot predict the future. I just read price. Right now, I would cover some of the short, trim some profits, very nice profits there, see if it's stable. So we start looking for possible zones of supply, okay? So yesterday we saw that here, okay, price, okay, right now they are covering the shorts, okay, they are filling the gap, this morning gap, covering the shorts, so very nice. Some volume here on the calls, but not much, very small, okay, so we have the bounce. And you did well trimming some of the gains. We have here a possible supply zone, okay. We also have here other zone that we break down, okay. So those are your supply zones. If it bounces, let's see if it's able to go above, okay. And if it goes above, watch out, probably trade is gone. If it goes above these areas and if it starts breaking your supply zones, your resistance zones, you are done and you get out of the trade and lock the profits, okay, and wait to see if we are going to have a better re-entry for the short or if it will resume back up, okay. No one can really predict the future. Right now, in terms on volume, not much to say. The stock is bouncing, it's filling the gap from the open, and once again, the support zone worked very well, okay. We have here the buy zone, okay, we have here the buy zone. Let's put here the charts. We have here the buy zone, retest on the support. So right now, trading plan working perfectly, okay? Working perfectly. Now, we need to see if they are able to hold here and break above this line, okay? So give time, patience. Right now, the volume on the options not that big. So we will need some patience and wait, okay? Right now, oversold bounce pre-morning. Early morning, they are covering the shorts, very nice. Let's see if they will reload on the shorts, okay? So let's have some patience. Let's see what the action brings in next couple of minutes. So stay tuned. So already some more minutes on the action. Market and TLT pretty much did nothing. Okay, so it bounced from the open, retested the supply zone. Okay, the supply zone from yesterday that I withdraw the lines early in the morning. Okay, this was the supply zone where you can find sellers. What happens? Boom, gets rejected. Okay, gets rejected. What we are seeing right now, we are seeing some put volume coming in. Look for next week. Okay, so we are on a Tuesday. Okay, and we have some more put buyers into next week. Put volume. Compare this. Puts 150, 2,000 contracts, and puts 147. Okay, for next week. So what they are looking for? They are looking for possible downside. If they are true, okay, if they are true, what we need lower highs, lower lows. Simple. Okay. First, sellers show up, rejected here price. Okay, right now some consolidation between the highs. You have your zone of supply, you have your zone of demand. What we need to break one of the levels. Okay, if we break above this supply zone, these seller zones, we can have a short covering rally and bounce back up. That's a possible scenario. Yes, anything, once again, anything is possible on this market. But if we break below the support line, watch out, because you know the next possible level. Okay, I've shown you what is the next possible level. And next possible level can be a retest. This is the daily chart. A retest here on this support line, and we have 149.5 and 148 dollars area. Okay, so we can have a big pullback here. So let's see what the action will bring us in the next couple of minutes. So stay tuned. So right now some more minutes, and what we saw that the price break down below the support zone. Okay, and right now we are seeing for this week puts 150 and puts 148. Okay, puts 150, 148. What were the targets that I told you? 148. Okay, so it's making sense. The trading plan, the damn trading plan is making sense. Okay, so first we built the trading plan yesterday. Okay, Monday, yesterday, December 6th, before the market opened, we start building the trading plan. We draw the lines, we draw the supply zones, we draw the first support zone, and the second one around 148. And 2 days after we build the trading plan, okay, we start seeing volume actually going into the same direction. So it's making sense. So now what? Is it going to happen? Once again, I cannot predict the future. No one can. What do I say? What do we say? First supply zone, it was rejected. Second, making lower lows, lower highs, lower lows. Then we have this zone here that once a support, watch out, whoa, big volume on options. Amazing. Did you see this? Puts 150, puts 148 right now, 10,000 contracts. 10,000 contracts. Whoa, sick. Puts 150, let's go into the chart. See here, boom. Puts 150, big volume there. Puts 150 on TLT for this week, and puts 148. Let's see the chart. Puts 148, boom, big volume here. Puts 148. So, guys, this week, what do you tell me? What can you tell me? Puts 150 and puts 148. Maybe we have a run here. Maybe we have a run here. So let's wait to see some more. okay? One thing is for sure. We have bearish options activity, okay? That's for sure. See that price bouncing a little bit, okay? We have here first supply zone, second one, okay? We have lots of put volume. We have some calls, yes, we have some calls, but compare 1,000 contracts to 10,000 contracts on the puts 150 and puts 148, 11, almost 12,000 contracts on those puts, okay? And they are opening, okay? Other thing, when you see that's opening volume, okay? When the volume is bigger than the open interest. You see that the open interest on the puts 150, it's 1,500 contracts, okay? 1.5k contracts. You saw right now 10,000 contracts volume. So they are opening those contracts, okay? No doubt about it. The next one, we have almost 12,000 contracts on the put side, put 148, and the next, the open interest is just 6,000 contracts. So for sure, they are opening contracts there, okay? We also see for next week some put volume. So now what? Now we need price. We need price to respect our rules. So we need, once a support is broken, it becomes a resistance. So for the bear case, and for you to load on the puts, we need price to go down here. Keeps below this line and goes down. So we are during lunchtime, and someone during lunchtime loaded on those puts. What is going to happen? No clue. But I'm pretty excited to see what the hell is going to happen next. Targets 148. Let's wait. So some more minutes on the action. We continue to see that the stock is holding right now. It's holding below the supply zone. We need for the bear case a move down here. We continue to see bearish options activity, okay? But we need price, guys, price. We need price to break down, okay? And break down here, okay? Break down here. Need it here. Break down here. So let's wait to see if price it's going to break down, okay? Or not. Some uptick. Let's wait. Patience. Once again, you keep loyal. You keep loyal to what you see, okay? You keep loyal to what you see. Just give some time. You see the put volume. You need price. We need price. Price to come back down, okay? It retested the open price. It failed right there. So we need big move down, okay? For confirmation. And if it moves, and it's moving, it's coming, and volume, and I would head to the shorts, volume is coming, big candle, and we go, here we go, and we going, okay. So I would head to the shorts into next week, and also don't forget those puts for this week. Puts 150, puts 148, okay? If you want to play safe, you can play with the puts 152 or puts 150, you want to gamble a little bit more. It's the target and going. It's breaking down. See here, new lows on the day, go with the puts, okay? Possible targets 150 and next one 148, okay? Don't forget, let's look into the daily chart where we are breaking down below the 8-day moving average. If it goes, we can go all the way here into the support zone, okay? So let's see the action. Puts, lots of puts here, okay? 10,000 contracts on puts 150, 12,000 contracts on puts 148. Pretty nice, pretty nice. Let's see how the market goes. Stay tuned. We will be back around the close. So we are back. The market closed. Okay, and where we stand right now, we closed at the lows on the day. Beautiful, beautiful. What I'm looking for, I'm looking for possible downside. Okay, so we closed looking for the technicals. We closed below the 8 moving average. We closed below. Okay, we closed. Let me clear this out for you. We closed below the support zone. Okay, so once again, let's try to review on Monday. Okay, yesterday before the market opened, Monday, start of the week, we built a trading plan. We identified that this was a supply zone and this was a support zone. Why? Once a resistance, and this was a resistance, is broken, it becomes support. So this would be the support zone. First one, second one, 8-day moving average. Third one, it's here, okay? When it was a resistance, it break out, retest, and resume. This is a big level, around 148, 149, okay? So we started yesterday looking for a possible fade. It worked the fade, we saw bearish options activity on the name. Good. We had a very nice profitable trade yesterday, playing for swing long puts 150, 54, okay, 154, those puts. Right now, the damn stock closed at 151, so $3 in the money. Good. Now what? Today, okay, during the session, you saw with me that we saw more put buyers, okay? And we ride that with you, okay? We saw put buyers at 150 puts and 148 puts. So it makes sense. Why? Because looking for the technicals, looking for the chart, we have a possible target at 148. So if the stock tomorrow breaks below 151, we can go all the way into 148, 149. And what a beautiful trade, okay? So looking for today action, pretty much simple. After the market open with a gap down, open near the support zone where I said to cover the shorts, okay, and start locking some profits. And it was a beautiful one. Next, I said that you should look for the selling zone from yesterday, and they sold it. See here, they try to break, they push down, sellers in control. After that, some consolidation here, doing nothing, but starts rolling over. Lower highs. From lower highs, it comes lower lows, and we did lower lows there. And from there, we need lower lows on the day, and we need lower lows on the day. We did. We retest once again. Once the support is broken, it becomes a resistance. Okay, and we retest again and failed. Here we failed again, and you saw with me live this one playing for downside on put volume. So if tomorrow we open below today lows of today, below this area, I believe we can have a move around below 149. Okay, I believe we can go right now 151. I believe we can go below 149 all the way into 148 area if these guys are true. Okay, very nice volume here. So let's stay waiting for tomorrow. Stay tuned. So we are back, and December 8th, Wednesday, the market opened, and what we saw, gap down. Beautiful on TLT, gap down. Stock is falling, okay, $150, it's falling, $150 keeps falling, and the puts are $4 in the money, 150. Don't forget, those puts were added to the open interest, puts that we saw for these weeks, puts 150, puts 148. They are still open, so we can have a move here. First target 150, okay. Second one, 148. Let's see it. Some put volume here. So on the way down, okay, what do you do on the way down? Okay, you have puts or you have shorts. What do you do on the way down? You trim profits, okay? Once again, little by little. Okay, let the ones that are right now chasing the move start buying your puts. Okay, and you give it. Okay, you join the ask, and little by little, one contract at a time, you give those traders the puts. Okay, and they will buy because you are taking profits. Okay, you are taking profits. So very, very nice action. And right now on both this week, just to give you an idea, I told you if you are aggressive you could have bought the puts 150. The puts 150 are 100% at the market open, 100% profits. Okay, so yesterday we were at 40 cents, right now 84 cents, so 100% profits. The puts 154 that we got swing long from Monday are more than 100% profits, and it's a swing long. Okay, it's with time. You have 2 weeks, 1.5 week left. It's for next week. Okay, today Wednesday, we still have plenty of time on those puts. Okay, so stay tuned. Let's see the action. We'll go into the name today, and we will go back in a couple of minutes. So we are back. More than 1 hour and a half from trading. What we see, the stock below 150. Okay, 150. Okay, breaks below 150. What is the target? Below 150. Don't forget 148. Okay, so right now 149. What is the bet? Below 149. Okay, below 149. I believe it will go below 149. Options volume kicking in. The puts 150, and it's going, and you are seeing new lows on the day. Here we go, new lows on the day, lower highs, lower lows, and it keeps going. Look at the volume. Look at those puts. Puts 150 yesterday, told you 40 cents. Right now, what they are, triple the money. Okay, they triple the money overnight. Okay, and those puts 154 for next week. So you have 1.5 weeks left. Those puts are deep in the money. They're at $5, and on Monday they were at 2. Okay, so and on Monday, don't forget, and that's very important, guys. I define with you on Monday. I define the risk. Okay, it's very important. The risk was set stops at the eye of the day, and forget it. I told you that. Go back into this video, and I told you that. Put a stop and leave it. And if the stop hits, who cares? You hit the stop. Otherwise, forget it. Ride the momentum, adjust the stops, take slowly, small profits on the way, and let it go, let it ride the wave. Okay, it's for next week. Okay, on Monday you had 2 weeks left. Right now you have 1.5 week left. Okay, so the target, let the trade play, give it time. Right now we are making lower highs, lower lows. So if it bounces, makes a lower high all over, and goes below 149, beautiful. And we keep trimming profits. Okay, they covered some, breaking down once again. The bears are in control right now, right here, and you are watching new lows on the day. Here we go. Okay, look at the puts that yesterday I told you at 40 cents. Right now $1.20 at the bid. Okay, so 3 times your money. Okay, 3 times your money. Just beautiful. The target 148. Let's see if it goes. I said yesterday, I believe at least below 149. I cannot say if it will go into 148 to the penny, but below 149, and we are getting close. 149.44, 149.43. Okay, we coming. It's in the money. Puts 150 in the money. Puts 154 getting deeper in the money, and put volume. See here, more volume. Puts 149.5, more volume, and boom, breaking down. They are loading on those puts. Okay, big volume, nice one. So you trim profits on the way, and it's coming nicely, okay? Enjoy, trim profits on the way. Trade is going as planned, okay? So let's give it some more time, and we'll be back in a couple of minutes to see how the action is. Okay, stay tuned. So we are back, and we are around lunchtime. Just to make an update, we hit new lows on the day, and where did we hit the lows on the day? We are right now below 149. We hit the lows on the day at 148. Let me check. 148.6, and we are fading. We are below 149. I told you 149. See this line here? See this line? What is this line? Let's go back into the daily chart. Daily chart. This line is the same line that we draw on Monday. Trading plan before the market open. I could not predict the future. I don't predict the future. Okay? But we build the trading plan based on what we have in the history, okay? And the history is pretty much clear. It was a support zone, okay? This was a selling zone. This was one possible support zone, breaks below. Once it breaks below, it becomes a resistance, seller zone. You go look for the next demand zone, and this one. And we are going perfectly from there, okay? So right now, stay tuned. We are going to make another update on the market close. In my opinion, we have, just to give you an idea, day 1, 2, 3 days pullback. In my opinion, close your position before the end of the day. From there, no one really knows what the hell is going to happen. So stay tuned. But I would close everything into the end of the day and for a very, very nice profits. The puts 150, just to give you an idea, the puts 150 that yesterday told you at 40 cents, right now $1.50, okay? So from 40 cents to $1.50. They gone for more than $1.60, so basically 4 times the money. The puts 154 for next week that told you on Monday, swing long trade puts 154 at $2. They are right now at $5.40 at the bid. Trim those profits on the way. Congratulations, it was a beautiful trade, 3 days trade, and a beautiful trade, and we will go back at the end of the day. Stay tuned. So we are back, the market closed, and what happened to TLT? Whoa, sick. TLT closed at lows 148.36. Beautiful, just beautiful. What can I say? Just beautiful. 3 days trade. 3 days trade. Coming all together. Beautiful. Supply zone here from Monday. The trading plan putting the puts on Monday morning. Looking for a possible pullback. It faded, stops at the highs of the day. Never more saw the highs on the day on Monday when we put the 154. Don't forget 154. Right now 148. Okay, so we have a beautiful pullback here. Everything started only with the technicals. Once again, I could not predict what the hell is going to happen to the stock on Monday after the market open. Could not predict that. We traded based on the technicals, looking for the chart, and combined with the options, and every piece came together, okay? So they played nicely with options, though that money, what I usually say, follow the money, okay? So that money played very, very well. The trade went perfectly, okay? The puts 154 closed at the bid $5.75 gave that swing trade for next week, okay, and still more than 1 week left, and those puts at $2 right now, they are almost a tripled, okay, and beautiful one with plenty of time left and well-defined risk. Those trades that I gave yesterday at puts for this week, puts 150, they are almost $2 in the money. The last trade, it was at $1.75, gave it at 40 cents, okay. So beautiful calculated trade based on the technicals and supply demand zones and volume, okay. So once again, options activity played a role here, but we started on Monday building the trading plan. So it's a very important trading plan. Define your supplies and demand zones. Where we'll find buyers, we buy. When we find sellers, we sell. And we found sellers on Friday at the close. On Monday before the market opened, we defined our sell zone, we sold it, we shorted, we got into the puts, and we start looking for the support zones. Yesterday we hit the support zone, we covered some at the support zone, okay. We covered yesterday, we covered some of the first support zone, it bounced, we defined the seller zone, it was rejected perfectly, okay. We got back once again into the puts. On this breakdown here, we loaded on the puts, okay. Today at the market open down, faded, said start covering some of the puts, and from yesterday volume on the options, we said, and I said that they were loading puts 150 and puts 148, and I would bet that the stock would go below 149. It gone below 149, very close the support line here that we draw on Monday before the market opened, before everyone even had a clue what the hell is going to happen. We had our trading plan built, and where we stand 3 days later, boom, at the support zone. As I've told you, locking profits on the way down. After a 3-day move, you lock the profits and look for other setups. Okay. So hope this video helps you, and thank you all for watching. Bye bye.